What's up everyone, and welcome to Wolfie Comic Reviews, where I take a look at the newest IDW outings of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, dramatically read it back to you, then give it a review and a score. Today's issue is number 66, featuring Knuckles and the Chaotix, as well as the conclusion to Cream's dinner mayhem. Do you know if you hit the like button, the number goes up? If you're new here, subscribe for more videos like this one. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Enjoy! Three, two, one, get 'em!
Scatter! Split up the loot. Storm, toss us the relics and hold them off.
There's no way they can catch us all.
Huh?
Hey!
Gotcha! I got it!
I won't let you steal from me, brat!
Steal? But that's what bad guys do. I'm sorry. Charmy! As the fight between the Chaotix and the Babylon Rouges continues, Espio hitches a ride on Jet's board.
No hitchhikers!
Can you handle heavy turbulence? Oh no, Espio! Jet! What? Get your filthy mouth off my extreme gear!
I'm bringing you in. In the air, on the ground, doesn't matter. You can't beat me.
Then how about in the water?
Yeah.
With a powerful smash, Knuckles punches through the bridge, sending Storm over the side. Let's wrap it up, Chaotix.
How's the balance of this thing? Want to stress test it?
Okay, I'll land. Can I have the relic now, please?
Yes, fine. Just take it.
With the Babylon Rouges defeated, the Chaotix returned the relics to Knuckles. He left bite marks on my gear.
Sorry, boss.
Don't talk to me right now.
Then how about you talk to me? Who hired you to steal these relics from Angel Island?
Huh. Who says anybody hired us, huh? Maybe we did it for ourselves.
Not gonna cooperate, huh? Maybe we'll just take this as evidence.
Okay, I'll talk. The guy never used a name. He calls us, we get paid. End of story.
Whatever, we're done here.
You sure?
I've got the relics back. That's what's important. I'm good with that.
Yeah. You just don't want a round two. You know I'd win.
I'll take you down anytime, anywhere.
How about here and now?
Bring it!
No!
Oh,
I have gear to repair and circuits to dry.
oh, but...
Huh, well...
So our motto is we never turn down work that pays. You are gonna pay us, right?
Oh yeah. Well, a lot of fruits are in season, and I can forage Mushroom Hill. How's that sound? Free groceries are savings in the long run.
I guess. Wait, food? Dinner? What time is it? I gotta go. We'll settle up between us later.
Oh yeah, dinner at Vanilla's house.
Wait, she invited you too?
We're all invited.
Oh, what?
Weirdos. Good guys, but still. Mission accomplished, so... How do I get home?
Who you calling, boss?
Our contact, duh.
But you told the Chaotix.
I lied.
Oh, you're so smart, boss.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Now get out of here while I make the call.
Hello.
Yo, it's me. I've got bad news. We got pinched by the Chaotix. We lost the relics in the fight. We can't do the handoff tonight. But once the relics get put back, we'll keep that dumb guardian distracted, steal him again, and...
That won't be necessary.
What do you mean?
All of this was carefully orchestrated to ensure certain parties were preoccupied while I conducted my business. As far as I'm concerned, my needs have been met.
You used me?
You will be fairly compensated for your services. Good night. Is everything alright? Yes. Please forgive my rudeness for taking a work call while we were conducting business. It's fine. Your services must be in high demand, so I imagine everyone is trying to reach you. Well, as per tonight's agreement, Clean Sweep Inc. will give you our undivided attention. Here's to a prosperous and productive partnership. Oh no. With some quick moves and thinking, Kree manages to avoid Ruff's grasp, while also revealing that it's all ruined. I am sorry, these intruders are proving to be difficult.
Oh, you haven't seen difficult yet. Y'all come eat.
Don't be shy, there's plenty for seconds. General! Our house, Mother's dishes, you mean, rude, unkind people?
Huh? Oh, right, our hostage. Listen up, robot. If you try anything, it'll be the girl who will pay for it.
Before he can make a move, Cheese and Chocola team up to take out Tumble, using a dish he held in his hand, while General flips Ruff over and takes him out.
Ugh. Perhaps I did not make myself clear before. You are not welcome here. Forget the robbing. We're just gonna pound ya.
Ah, the roast!
So are we still fighting or? I sure am.
It's perfect!
Uh-oh.
It's not fair. I did everything right, but it still didn't work.
It is good to cry. Remove the excess stress from your system.
I'm back. How are things going? Cream dear, I seem to have missed a few things. The mean men broke in and... I'll handle this. So, you think it's okay to break into other people's homes?
No!
To ruin other people's hard work?
No!
To attack children?
We're sorry! Sorry we're late. Knuckles needed some help and it turned into this whole thing. You guys! Stand back! They're trouble!
Oh, that's quite alright. I think they've learned their lesson.
No more crime for us today, honest. Oh, whew.
Indeed, after the day we had, we are in no condition to fight. Yeah, we're pooped. I'm sorry, Mama. I couldn't do what you asked. No, dear, you were very brave, and you did your best. That's always worth being proud of. But what are we gonna do about dinner? Who wants takeout?
This is great. Thanks, Vanilla.
It's not perfect, but... sometimes that's better.
Next time, Surge and Kit. Good guys?
So, this issue just revealed two major events that are going to have some big consequences in future Sonic stories. The first of which we'll cover as we go over the first story in this issue. This one continues where the last one left off, with Knuckles and the Chaotix finding the Babylon Rouges at the pier and jumping the ever-living f*** out of them. A battle between the two groups ensues, and there are some notable things to take away in this fight. The Babylon Rouges are not the best fighters. I mean, the first thing they do when they're confronted is turn tail and run. They didn't want any of that smoke. I guess they can ride a mean board, but that doesn't necessarily mean they can throw hands at some of the heavier hitters in the Sonicverse. Well, besides maybe Storm, who still proves to be one of the few characters that can physically stand toe-to-toe with Knuckles. Charmy is apparently really damn fast, as he is able to intercept one of the relics that Storm passes to Jet while he is airborne on his extreme gear, showing that he's able to move as fast, if not faster, than the Rogues can on their precious gear, even if it is for a short period. Makes sense, I guess. Never mess with a hyperactive child who is treating the whole thing like a game.
And let me see what you have! No!
Espio uses his ninjutsu to literally throw Jet and himself into the water, in what looks like an extreme gear version of the Azuna drop. And finally, Vector manages to latch onto Wave's board and do some major damage. It's rare to see Vector actually acting like a crocodile and using his powerful jaws. Just goes to show he's not one to mess with when he gets serious. Angry, humiliated, and wet, the Babylon Rouges surrender the artifacts to Knuckles, who is happy to call it there once they're given back. Though not without Storm asserting dominance over Knuckles with an all too familiar pose. I swear, these two are putting some of the other Sonic rivalries to shame. These dudes just love fighting each other. Or maybe they got some unresolved issues they need to work out. I'm not saying they need to get a room, but they definitely need to get a ring. Not that kind of ring. Like a wrestling ring, you know what I mean. Either way, the relics are returned, and once again, Vector gets out of any real payment when he realizes Knuckles doesn't actually have any cash to give them. Knuckles, how are you gonna hire somebody without actually having money to give them? I mean, he offers island fruit, but those things can't be that good. Realizing how late it is, Vector decides to rush back to Vanilla's place, not realizing it wasn't a date with Vanilla, but she had actually invited the whole crew. Sorry, Vector. Looks like you'll have to share your dinner date with the bunny MILF after all. Back at the Babylon Rouges blimp, Jet makes a call to their client to tell them they failed. The client turns out to be none other than Clutch, who assures them that they'll all be paid and that the whole thing was merely a distraction so he could get about his real business. It's then revealed that he's making a deal with Jewel to have his clean sweep company partner up with the Restoration, which is bad because we as the audience already know he's merely taking whatever weapons he finds and uses them for his arms trade. I guess Amy and the rest never informed Jewel about Clutch. I've seen some people say Jewel is stupid for trusting him, but you have to understand she's doing her best here. She doesn't know who he is, and the people who do are no longer at HQ. But damn, this is looking worse and worse for the Resistance. They're being penetrated inside and out.
What?
Like Mimic is still lurking and hiding and biding his time, posing as a Resistance member, while Clutch is making deals to utilize their resources for his own gain. Like, what's next? Surge and Kit coming over and oh, we're gonna talk about that in a second. But first, our next story kinda has me heated, not gonna lie. In this story, we see Cream stepping up and being an absolute badass, trying to defend Dinner from the Skunk Brothers. But even with all of her godlike powers and abilities, her childlike innocence are still at the forefront, and Rough and Tumble literally go out of their way to ruin every dish they can. Like, they're just being so damn mean at this point. And even with the combined efforts of Cream, Chocola, and Gemerald, they still manage to ruin the roast. Now, instead of Cream unleashing her true powers and vaporizing Rough and Tumble's soul, she decides to be merciful and shed tears instead. Now, I know what some people are gonna say here. Well, Rough and Tumble didn't seem to know what was going on. But to those people, I say, bullshit! They broke into their house and acted like absolute menaces and made a 6-year-old cry. Forget Dark Gaia and Solaris, these guys are monsters! Which becomes even funnier when Vanilla finally returns home to see what's gone down. Holy f***. I think we all know why Cream is so damn well behaved now. Look at this pure mom energy here. She is exuding rage through her aura alone while still smiling. That's some scary shit. Anybody who's been on the receiving end of this stare knows you fucked up. She has these two on their hands and knees begging for mercy. And based on her expressions and words, she was about to go dark spines on them before the Chaotix arrived just in time to inadvertently save their lives. Because now she can't murder and hide the bodies of those two lucky skunks with the best detectives over. Though that part might come later. This ultimately ends with everyone, including the Skunk Brothers, eating takeout instead since the dinner was ruined. Something I have a big issue with. Like, I get this is a Sonic story that has to end on a somewhat happy note, but these two assholes were about to take Cream hostage, rob the place, and actually ruin their dinner. As someone who has spent hours cooking food for visiting guests, I'm sorry, I am not letting these motherfuckers sit at the table. Maybe I'm being vindictive or spiteful, but do you guys get what I mean? Don't you think they got off too easy? Like, these guys deserve a harsher punishment than a death glare from Mother Bunny. I want blood. I want them to suffer. Oh, Vector kinda got what he wanted a little bit at the end. Alright, I'll calm down a bit. Both these issues get an 8.8 out of 10. But I swear Rough and Tumble are on thin ice now. What the hell were they gonna steal from Vanilla anyway? How would you have ended that story? Also, holy sh**! Surge and Kid at the Resistance? What the hell are those two gonna be doing? Are they there to make trouble? Or to turn over a new leaf? My guess is the former. I'm noticing Pink Monster is on that cover too, so she'll get to meet Sonic and Tails as imperfect clones. Surge and Amy meeting is going to be interesting. So let me know your thoughts, spin dash that like button for the engagement and algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. This video is brought to you by my patrons: Daveman1000, Latrice, AWOLS, Twitter1, Brenda Ajimu, Gabriel, Pokédexes, Shadow, Pimpuigi, Kaylin Meyer, Maverick, Marcy Martin, The Marble Gardener, Dacia Doodles, Ricky Bouet, A Human in a Hoodie, Nazare Beauregard, Max Moeller, Hawkin125, No Name, Kara, Preston King, Julia Bonavita, Jeffrey Dahl, Jack Thorne, Seiko, Anthony Sampson, Dennis Taylor, Ivan Lugo, Jack Rigg, Milza Hodina, Little Rock, Black Flash 09, Shadow Soul, The Zeto Blade, Not Nagoshi, Noah Whitson, Sarah McMenemy, The Sarai, Martin Brown, Ruckus 3K, Chris Green. Thanks as always for the support, guys. You're my heroes.